Yeah, well, I hope you guys enjoy the videos of me embarrassing myself. Hi everyone, I'm Anna, like the princess, but with only one N. This is On Site, and for this week, we're heading up to Scotland, home of Disney's Brave. If you haven't seen our music video for Touch the Sky, you can check it out here. So this is what happens in Brave. Merida is a princess in the fake Scottish kingdom Dunborough, where her mom, the queen, wants her to get married, but she's like, I'm an independent woman. So she goes to a witch and asks to change her mom, but she wasn't specific, so she changes her mom into a bear, and Merida's dad hates bears. She and her mom have to learn to communicate and understand each other better. There's a fight with this evil bear, and then her mom gets to be a person again. It's like Freaky Friday, but with bears. So we started our Scottish adventure in Edinburgh. It's day 18 and we're in Scotland. We're in Edinburgh right now. Look at the view! I've never seen anywhere quite like Edinburgh. It really incorporates perfectly, in my opinion, its old architecture and natural sites like Arthur's Seat, while still having like kind of a city vibe. It's so beautiful. It's like such a pretty city. 4 princesses in, and you go finally made it to a castle that I can't pronounce the name of. That first day we decided to head to a Falconry Castle hotel whose name I still can't pronounce, to try our hand at archery, which is Merida's favorite pastime in the movie.
So, hot fletch will always face out the way. Okay.
I'm not particularly sporty. I don't have very good aim or anything like that, so it was a challenge. Also, I'm quite short, and so the bow was maybe my height, maybe a little bit shorter, but like maybe my height. It was also pretty heavy. But eventually I was starting to get the hang of it.
Oh! You got that? Does that happen on camera?
Right on the red.
And afterwards, our instructor, Georgie, sat down with us to give us some archery tips.
Yes, so my name is Georgie, and we're based here at Dunnottar Castle in Edinburgh. And we run a falconry centre, but we've also added on the extra of the archery. So we now do the archery as well, which we've been doing for about 4 years. So today you were doing basic archery.
Yeah.
So we use a basic compound standard bow, very easy to use. And basically our job is to make sure you are aiming correctly, posture, stance, and that you're able to hit the target.
Right. Do you feel like you get more people now that they're like movies like Brave and The Hunger Games?
Absolutely.
And like, yeah.
Absolutely. Before then it was like we might have once or twice a week or a month of archery. And then since, especially The Hunger Games is what started it off. As soon as they came out, the archery went up quite some level, and then as soon as Brave went out, then it rose again. So yeah, it has helped. Yeah. It's helped a lot, but again, people just assume that they're going to come and they're going to be like Katniss Everdeen or, you know, the character out of Brave. But they don't actually realise that it's actually not that easy. Yeah. And there's a lot of CGI in films and things like that.
Well, Brave's animated, so they made it look,
like on Brave it's really easy, but actually to pull a 22-pound bow and to actually hit the target is a lot more difficult than people think.
So what common mistakes do people make?
The most common mistake that people make is they've got the aim and the ready and the release and they lift the hand. Or they drop the hand. Right. Has to be straight at all times. Again, the posture is a big thing, so you have to be at that same position every time. Right. Otherwise, if you go here, here, and here, your arrow's going to go all over the place. They're probably the most two common mistakes that we get. Once you do it over and over again like yourself, you know, you had to remember to stance. 3 fingers, pull it to this place and do it. Yeah. Once you keep doing that, then generally you're okay. Yeah, the power's a big thing. It's difficult to pull it all the way back like that. Constantly every time because your arm starts to get sore.
Yeah, it's heavy.
Yeah, it is heavy, and these are a standard compound. When you go into things like the Olympics and things like that, they're 180 to 200-pound bows that you're having to pull back constantly.
Well, thank you so much.
You are very welcome.
Super fun.
Yes, you know where we are.
Yeah. It was actually really fun, and there's so many cool archers in movies that I felt like I was in a movie, so maybe I'll try it again someday. So early. So the next day we headed up to Arthur's Seat, which is a very tall hill in Edinburgh, to film Touch the Sky.
We are a little bit pressed for time because it's probably gonna snow.
This was actually supposed to be our sightseeing day, but we were scared that we wouldn't be able to film where we were supposed to film due to a snowstorm that was heading in from Siberia, and it was freezing. I'm not a huge fan of the cold, meaning I hate it more than anything, so it was pretty unpleasant. My hands were pretty red by the end of the shoot, and I was having this weird thing where I could only feel like part of my shoe because my feet were numb in places. So like, yeah, it was cold. I wasn't too happy. But running around the mountains in like a princess dress really did make me feel like a princess, so like that was nice. Because we spent so much time filming, we didn't get to do a lot of sightseeing on our sightseeing day, so I decided to walk around the city a little bit while we waited for our train.
This is a really beautiful city, and I'm really sad I didn't get to spend more time in it. Like, so this was supposed to be our sightseeing day. I'm sure my hair looks crazy because I got all wind blown up there.
The coolest thing I came across was this light display. It had sort of cosmic meditation music and lights that changed colors. I thought it was so pretty.
So I just asked a lady, and she said that it is a light feature that the council of the city put up that to bring kind of calm to the city just because it's so busy. That's really lovely. I think we should get something like that in New York.
And then our train came and took us up to Aberdeen.
It's day 20. Oh my gosh, that's so many days.
Literally all of our cab drivers, the weather app, like everybody that we encountered was telling us that it was going to snow. So the universe was really looking out because it didn't.
There was supposed to be a big snowstorm and we're supposed to be stuck in, but look at that. There is 0 snow. So we're gonna go see the castle. Oh my gosh, I think the sun's even out.
So we got to go to our castle. So Dunnottar Castle was the inspiration for Dunnottar Castle in the movie.
Dunnottar Castle is inspiration for Merida. It's really windy and it's really beautiful, and I'm so excited to be here in the sun is out.
And it was really awesome. It was like on a cliffside overlooking the ocean, and they had little descriptions of what the rooms might have been. If you're a person who loves castles, and I'm a person who loves castles, you should definitely check it out.
Guys, the snow was like coming and going every 5 seconds. I don't know what to even make of that.
So the snow finally came. It was coming and going in maybe 20-minute increments for a while, and it got into one of our shots, but only that one.
Okay, we're done. Bye, pretty castle.
The next day we had to get out of our Airbnb, so we went to the mall and stored our stuff, the mall/train station. I may or may not have made us see Black Panther again. And we waited for our train until about 8.
We're at the train station, which is quite empty because all of the trains were canceled except for ours.
Like I said, the universe was really looking out. We dodged that snow when nobody else did. It was like the day after tomorrow. Our train took us up to Inverness, and we saw Loch Ness for a bit that day, but we got kind of a late start because that was the day we realized we lost some of the England footage.
Austin thinks it's all there and that like it couldn't have deleted itself, so.
But we did end up going to Loch Ness and to the Loch Ness Visitor Center, which is actually kind of far away from Loch Ness, like you can't walk it. So I thought that was weird. But the Visitor Center is cool. It has like the history of Loch Ness and like conspiracy theories and stuff like that. I'm a big believer in the supernatural, so I'm gonna go ahead and say that it's real. But it was a really fun last day, actually. Brave is a cool movie because Disney's newer movies, I feel, do a better job of drawing specifically from cultures rather than generalizing. So there was like specific stuff to look at, and it was cool to see, you know, where they feel like Merida might have lived, or where she might have ridden her horse, or what she might have done in her spare time, or how she might have trained. And Scotland is so beautiful. The landscapes and the architecture, it's so pretty and it's so green. We were only there a few days, but I hope I can change my fate and go back soon. I promised myself I was only gonna make that joke one time in this video, so there it was. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, be sure to like and subscribe. Support our Patreon if you can, and comment below with who your favorite fictional archer is. Mine is Merida, but Legolas is a close second. I'll see you next time. Bye!
Winter is coming. This looks like winter falls so hard.